Dear students, for our course in 13th of December, we are going to draw a new building. That's our 24th exercise. And here we can see the general view of this new building. As you can see, it has 2 stories, ground floor and a first floor. And this is the north direction. And here we see a west wall that is being inclined. It's an inclined wall. Uh, we see the south wall here. And on top, we have an inclined roof surface. The inclination is being indicated by percentage. It says that it's a 25% inclination. It has. And if you just remove the south wall to see what's going on inside, we will find that there is a partial first floor, an L-shaped first floor, and we have a half-turn stairs with a landing area. So I need to start drawing the first floor plan. And in order to do that, first I need to decide about the height of the horizontal cutting plane. I don't want to cut through the wall, roof, sorry. So I can just position this cutting plane beneath the roof to cut through the windows, as you can see here. And it will be positioned like that, so that when I elevate the upper part and look down, I will be looking at the cut surfaces of these walls and windows, and beneath them I will be seeing the upper surfaces of this first floor, L-shaped first floor, and these half-turn stairs and their handrails. So this is what I need to draw. And I am going to, this time for this exercise, I will be drawing, I will be doing the same drawing in AutoCAD. However, I don't want to teach how to draw in AutoCAD. That's not my intention. I'm just going to do the drawing with you. And I want you to do the same thing, hand drafting as usual. For this exercise, you will need one sheet of A3 white drawing paper, A3 white drawing paper, and you are going to fix your paper vertically like you see on the screen. Now if you want, you can pause the video and fix your paper first, and then continue. You can place your T-square, C-square, and all your other drafting tools. And we are going to do the drawing in 1/50 scale. However, you are going to do that drawing in 1/50 scale. I will be using the dimensions in reality because that's how you do in AutoCAD. You don't need to do the scaling when you are using the AutoCAD. You can arrange it when you are plotting. So please do not be surprised. I will be using the dimensions in reality. However, at the same time, you need to do the calculations to do 1/50 scale drawing. This is how you are going to do. As you know from our previous courses, you need to take for every 50 centimeters in reality, you need to create a line for 1 centimeter on your paper. This is how you calculate it. So let's say that you need to draw a 2-meter wall. This means that it's 200 centimeters. You need to do this calculation to find out how long a line you need to create on your paper. This is what you need to do on your drawing. And then, as I said before, I don't do that because that's you don't need to do that in AutoCAD when you are drawing in AutoCAD. So we can place our plan here, so we can have enough space to draw the section here. I always advise you to first decide about the position of your plan, section, and elevation before you start drawing. Otherwise, it will cause a problem for you. So let's place our plan here, and we will have a space for a section here. Now I'm going to share my AutoCAD screen with you. This is our A3 drawing area. First, let's find this corner of the building so that we can start from this corner and do the drawing like that. For that, you can have an 8 centimeters towards the right side of the paper. You can measure a 7 centimeters towards the upper part of the paper to find this corner here. That's this corner of the building, this one here. So by using these dimensions, we can draw the building like that. Now I'm going to do the drawing with you. Let's start from this corner. You need to do the calculation for your first wall, which is in reality 7 meter long here. And I find now this is the east corner here. I need to find this corner to draw this inclined wall. And when I look at these dimensions, I see that this wall continues for 400 centimeters towards this direction, towards north direction. And I need to measure another 200 centimeters towards the east side to find this corner here. So that's what I'm going to do. I will measure a 400 centimeter towards the upper part and a 200 centimeter towards the right side of the paper. And when I connect these two corners, I will have that inclined wall. So I can continue with the north wall and the east wall. These are the outer edges of the walls, of the cut surfaces of the walls, the outer edges, as you can see. And in order to indicate the thickness, this red area, I need to measure a 20 centimeter thickness. As you have learned from in our previous courses, that's not the actual thickness of the walls. However, we don't know anything about the wall construction. We didn't decide about the materials. So we can have a 20 centimeter thickness to symbolize that thickness of the wall. And in next semester, you will have a course. First, you are going to learn how to decide about the materials, and then you will find the actual thickness and the layers. And for this semester, for this presentation, you will just having a 20 centimeter thickness wall will be just enough for the presentation. And here I cut through 2 windows on the south wall, a large window on the west wall, as you can see here, 2 windows on the east wall. So I need to know these dimensions, and it's been given here as the 6 centimeter long dimension. So this is how I'm going to do that drawing. I will measure a 60 centimeter length upwards. You need to do this scaled, this measuring scale. Please do not forget to find the window opening here. And I need to do the same for the south windows. I can measure 60 centimeters from each corner and find the middle point of the wall. And I can measure a 30 centimeter towards each side to find the middle part of the wall. Sorry, that's a mistake. Okay. As you see, I'm drawing all these lines with the thick and black lines because they are the cut surfaces. I need to do the same now to find the positions of these 2 windows on the east side. Now I can find the middle part like I did before and measure a 30 centimeter towards each side. And these are the openings of my windows, all my windows. So I draw the cut surfaces of the walls for my plan. And now I can draw the cut surfaces of the glass areas by indicating them with one thick black line here. And as I see from this projection, they are positioned in the middle part of the opening. So this is how I'm going to do the drawing. I'm going to add one line that represents the cut surface of the glass area, a thick black line, and that's all. And now I did everything. I draw everything that has been cut here so that I can move on to the surfaces that I see when I look down. Let's start drawing the scene surfaces of these parapet, upper parts of the parapets. So this is, now I'm going to do them by using middle thickness, middle darkness line weights. And I need to leave little gaps here to indicate the level difference between the scene surface and the cut surface of the, as you can see here, I just leave a little gap to indicate this level difference between the cut surface is a little bit higher than the scene surface here. So I do not connect all these two lines here. I just left two little gaps, as you can see. And I want you to do the same with your pencil. The gap shouldn't be more than the tip of your pencil. And that will be enough. These are the scene surfaces of window parapets, the upper parts of the window parapets. And I will continue doing that so that I will finish. Sorry about that. I will finish these scene surfaces. And now I'm going to give those gaps so that people can understand then that there are differences, level differences in those surfaces. If you want, you can just stop the video and do the drawing and continue later, or you can do the drawing with me simultaneously, however you want. Or if you want, you can fast forward. Oops. Yes, these are the upper surfaces of our parapets. Let's check what to draw next. We can indicate the upper surface of this first floor, and I will have all the necessary dimensions here. First, I need to measure at 208 centimeters towards this direction, and then I can measure at 107 centimeters towards this direction to find this part of the floor. And I need to keep going for a 20 centimeter, a 7 centimeter for this width of the flight here. My flight width is 7 centimeters. I need to place a 25 centimeter for the stairwell hole and measure a 7 centimeter to find the rest of the stairs. So this is how I'm going to do. And I'm still using my middle thickness, middle darkness lines, because these are the things that I see. First, I need to measure a 208 centimeters towards this direction. And I find this corner here. Now I need to go for 107 centimeters towards this direction to find that corner of the first floor. And I can now get rid of this line, and I can create this part of the floor. And now I need to measure it 125 centimeter towards this direction. And please do not forget to indicate again the level difference between the cut surface and the seam surfaces of this floor area. It's important. Either you have to do it, or either you prefer to do it, or you don't prefer to do it. So if you do it here, then you have to do it everywhere else. This is the borders of my first floor area. And when I look down, I will see the upper surface of these stairs, the threads of these stairs. So first I need to leave a 25 centimeter gap. That's the hole, the stairwell hole. So I can measure a 25 centimeter gap here. Let me measure a 20 centimeter gap here. And then I'm going to draw the highest thread, and the width of the thread is 30 centimeters. As you can see here, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 risers. Starting from here, I will have a 30 centimeter thread and a 7 centimeter width for my step. That's my first step, the highest step. This is the border of the first floor, so I will have my first step there, and I need to do 6 more of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's correct. Now I find this riser here. Now I need to start drawing the upper surface of the landing area. Again, it has a 30 centimeter width here on this part. It's small L-shaped landing area. So I can continue for another 30 centimeters towards this direction. And I need to measure a 25 centimeter for the, again, stairwell hole. Sorry. And the rest is the landing. So here, I need to measure a 7 centimeter more here. Let me measure it. That's correct. So that's it. This is my landing. And I will just leave a little gap to indicate that level difference. This is the landing. Now I can continue the upper surfaces of this flight. Here I will have, except the riser of the landing, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. It means that I need to draw a 30 centimeter width step for 7 centimeter long width flight. That's correct. Yes, yes. And I need to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. As you can see here, sorry, there's a mistake with the copying. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. As you can see, this line of the first floor will overlap with the first line of the riser, the line of the first riser. They are overlapping. So this is how I will represent it. I will just leave, oh, sorry, There's a problem with the drawing. Sorry, I will just pause the video for a minute. Yes, I fixed the problem. I just snapped a wrong corner. That was the reason of the problem. So when you put all your risers, you will find that this line of the first floor here will overlap with your first riser. So this is how you can indicate it. You can just leave a 5mm gap as we do. Sorry, not 5mm, just a small gap as we do to indicate the upper surface of the thread here. So these are all the upper seen surfaces of the stairs. Now I need to draw the upper surface of the handrail. And as you can see, the handrail is being connected from the side of all these surfaces. And there are bars. We can think that these bars are positioned like this. We can imagine that. I need to find more detail about it. So this is what will I see when I look from above. I will see the upper part of the handrail, and I will just beneath that handrail, there is this bar. This is the upper surface of the handrail, and there is this bar. I cannot see it, so it will be dashed line. And I will see the connection of this bar with the floor area like that. So this is the line of the floor area. So I can indicate it like this. However, it will be hard for you to do it with your hand. It will be so small. So if it's hard for you, then do not just do this dashed lines. Just do the bar here, and it will be okay. And let's do that. First, I need to know that I will have a 5cm gap between the line of this floor and the inner line of the handrail. There will be a 5cm gap. So this is how I will do that drawing. I will have that 5cm gap. And after that, I will have another 5cm as the upper surface of the handrail. So this is the handrail, and this is the gap. And I am going to place 1, 2, 3, and 4 bars through this handrail. And I don't know their dimensions, so I can just place them as I see here. As you can see, I placed them. I just leave a little gap from this wall, and I place 2 more bars between them. And that's it. That's this handrail on the side of the first floor. I need to do them one for here. It will turn and it will be inclined downwards parallel to the first flight, and then it will protect the side of the landing. Let me do that. I changed the color of the handrails into red so that you can easily understand. This is the handrail here, as you can see, and I will color the bars in green. So we have 4 bars here, and this is the handrail that comes next to this first floor line, and it turns and it is inclined downwards to protect the landing here. As you can see, it's here and it turns and it goes like that, and it will have a line here because it changed its direction there. Now I need to do the bars. There are 2 bars next to the first floor and just 1 bar next to the flight of the stairs and 1 bar in the middle of the landing. So I'm going to do that. Now I have 2 bars here, 1 and 2, and 1 bar in the middle of this flight here in the middle of this step. And I have 1 bar in the middle of this landing area here. Now I need to do this handrail, and this one is going down and it turns and it ends here, and I will add 3 bars. As you see here, when I look down for the first floor plan, I cut through here, I will first see the handrail, and beneath that I will see the line of the first floor, and beneath that I will see the riser, first riser. So this is how I am supposed to do. I am going to add this handrail first. It comes like that, and I'm going to add the handrail next to the flights. So I cannot see the upper part. Sorry. Did you one more? No, it's correct. I cannot see the upper part of the first step. Instead of that, I will have a gap, a little gap. So the handrail starts here. This is the handrail that is horizontal, and at this point it starts to change its direction. It is inclined next to this first flight of stairs till it reaches the landing part here, and then it turns next to the stairwell hole like that, and it keeps inclining till it finds the first riser here, and I cannot see its end point because it's been blocked with the upper handrail here. I cannot see this line because it's blocked here. So now I'm going to add 1, 2, and 3 bars that hold the handrail. As you can see here, this green bar is the one that connects this handrail next to the side of the first floor here, this part. And there is this another one that connects this handrail to the side of the first flight here. This is my first flight, and there is this handrail going downwards next to it. So this is their connection, and it turns again and on my second flight, and there is this another bar that connects this handrail to the side of the second flight, and that's all. Now I can add the lines of the first floor. We have lines, as you can see here, and yeah, that'll be all. These are the lines that I see on the first floor here, these lines. Now I have finished my drawing. Now I can add the explanations. I can first start adding the levels. These are the important things. For me, I can put a level mark here to indicate the level of the ground floor through the hole. So this is the level of the ground floor. Please do the same with me. And I can indicate the level of the first floor, which is, in fact, I don't know its level. Let me calculate it. In this projection, we see 18 centimeters for each riser. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 risers. So when you multiply it, you will have a 270 centimeter floor height. That's the height of the first floor. So this is what I need to write here. I need to write 2.7 centimeters for the floor height of the first floor, and I need to indicate the height of the landing here by using the same mark. I need to put the mark here on the landing here. Now I need to calculate the height of the landing by counting the risers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 risers for 18 centimeters. It's 144 centimeters. 144. And that's all. Since I cannot see the 0, 0 level here because it's been blocked by the handrail and the side of the first floor, I cannot put another line there. So maybe I can prefer doing them in line like this. So it will look nicer like that. And I need to write the names of the spaces. So let's say that this is an office area. So this is what I need to write here. Office, and I need to calculate the square meter, the size of the area. I can just calculate it by creating a line here from its area. It's 9.2 square meters here, and this is the just void that I see downwards. I can place a man, the upper view of a man here. So I can put the man here, and I can just get rid of these lines to indicate that level difference. Again, there is this man walking on the first floor, and I need to indicate the north direction. I'm going to put the north arrow. There is my north arrow to indicate the position of the north, like that. And I need to show the lines of the roof that is above my head. And as I see, it will just look like as a rectangle, as you can see here. So this is how I can do that. I can have a 50 centimeter EU at this direction. I can calculate a 50 centimeter EU at this direction. And I need to do that, of course, with dashed lines because it's above my head. So I am going to first create the line. Here, it's just the 50 centimeter line. And it will go towards the north wall, and after that I will have another 50 centimeter EU. So I will calculate, measure a 50 centimeter, and it will be like this. So I am going to represent it with dashed lines like that. This is this sides of my roof. It is a 50 centimeter EU towards this direction, and it goes like that. And here another 50 centimeter. However, it's not its correct size. It's the measure of its horizontal projection. It's this measurement of 50 centimeters. Again, its measurement of this 50 centimeters. Here it's again the 50 centimeter, and that's all. There's nothing that I need to add. As you remember, I don't show anything beneath this first floor because I'm going to represent them in my ground floor. So that's all for now. I can erase this thing and I can change everything into white so that they will be plotted as black lines. And now I can put my the position of my section line here. Yeah, the section line will be like this. It will cut through this window here, the wall, the roof, and it will cut through this the second flight of stairs here, cut through here, and the landing and the wall, back wall. So that's the position of my section line. So yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's all. This is the end of my first floor plan. I can write the name of the plan now. That's the first floor plan, scale 1/50. And I can do a hatch to indicate the cut surfaces of the walls here. As you can see, I did that hatch to indicate the cut surfaces of the walls. Now I can show the dimensions. In order to do that, I need to create 2-dimension lines in both directions. So first I'm going to find the dimension line. I can decide about the position of the dimension lines. I can do one here. I will create that line like this. And like that. And I can put 2 inclined lines through here. This is not how you do the dimensions in AutoCAD. However, I am showing it so that you can do it by hand, with your hand. And I'm going to write the number here, over here. It needs to be the real number, not the 1/50 scale dimension. It needs to be the exact dimension in centimeters. Please do not forget. So you are supposed to write 400 over this line on the left side of this line. And I'm going to create the same line here. As you can see on this part, to indicate the total length of the wall. And I'm going to write 700 over this line. I did the same, the same length for these dimension lines. Yes, that's all. So I think I'm finished. Now I'm going to stop the video and do the AA section so you can keep going, keep doing it with me. Once it's finished, this is how it's supposed to look like. Please be careful about the thickness of the lines and the line weights. As you can see, the thickest and blackest lines are the ones to indicate the cut surfaces of the walls and cut surface of the window areas, and the rest is indicated with thinner lines or middle thickness, middle darkness lines, and the thinnest ones are the ones that we use to create our guidances. So that's all.